Revelio.
The door is looking at us.
Accio. Clever.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yes, of course. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Revelio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Incendiary.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Protego.
I'll be quiet.
Keep your wits about you, I'll meet. I'll get you through this mine.
I'm quite good at...
Watch your step round here.
Accio.
Wait a moment. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Not quiet enough. Why rat this out longer than necessary? What's a shit?
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Incendio!
Compulsor! Rependo! Defender! Protego!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Bombard. Incendio.
Please don't do that.
Accio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here.
Revelio.
What could they be building? Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Petrificus
I don't
totalis.
see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly,
Revelio.
and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Please don't do that.
Accio. Revelio.
Why is it scrappy you are?
Compulso. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
No wizard will be spared.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Bombarda.
Who is it? You run? Wait, I'll find you.
There you are.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Descending Bombarda.
Let's get it.
Revelio.
That's your best.
Confringo. Revelio.
I'm afraid of heights.
Glacier.
You are
Bingo.
Rependo.
Rependo.
One less human.
Accio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Arresto momentum. Repulsor.
Don't do that again, I beg you! I could do this for hours!
Expelliarmus.
You can't stop us!
Defender. Glacius. Defender.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
This will not go well for you!
Your spells glance off at me.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
You won't get away with that.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Defender! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Revelio.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Please don't do that.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Protego! They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must...
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however?
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered.
Yes?
If you...
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I should investigate. What do you have in store for me this time?
Bombarda!
Defender! Flipendo! Incendio! Levioso! Flipendo! Repulso! Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Lumos! Accio! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Glacius! Defender! Repulso! Bombarda! Accio! Descendo! Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Depulso! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial.
Does this mean you've changed your mind?
Well, they sit around and hope. No one sets records. Are you going to try to beat my flag?
I'm ready to fly. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Made it! Brilliant. I'd say that was acceptable. Getting the hang of this. That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms. Pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your... See you at the South Coast trial. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Enjoy divination, but when is Professor Amaya?
Away! Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Oh, the anticipation!
Go! Slow down now. There we go.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to...
I'm ready.
Perfect.
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio. Bombarda. Devolso. Expelliarmus. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the
Accio.
tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
This room is taller than it looks.
Quieter than a job.
Revelio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. Finding a chest.
Revelio.
Conspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Sepulso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Incendio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Revelio.
There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention some...
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond...
I'd be interested to know what else...
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook...
Do you think that...
Slytherin, they...
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Devolso. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Revelio. Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Protego. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wizarding Leviosa.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on
Revelio.
further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Your guard.
Revelio. Imperio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio. Wizarding Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Wizarding Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wizarding Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Accio. Fringo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Sendo. Protego. Bombada. Arresto momentum. Accio. Propendo. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo. Glacier. Imperio. Confringo.
That'd never end.
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Accio.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. I'm taking it. Let's get... I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Is that... ominous? Yeah. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Ontario! Petrificus Totalis! Accio! Flipendo! Accio! Revelio! Repulso! Revelio! Repulso! Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio!
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Aloha Mora.
Suffer.
Arresto momentum.
Something.
Ringo! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Bombarda!
How childish!
Protego! Imperial!
Why can't I? What have you done?
Glacius!
How nice of you to stop by. Don't have time for this. No! I will make you.
Who do you think you are?
Depulso!
This is enough!
Revelio!
No.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Silent as a grave. Protecting totalis.
Oh, this isn't good.
What is it?
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Over here!
Incendio! Protect! Closing in! Confringo!
Watch it! Let me go!
You're not with here! Confringo! Got them! Incendio! Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it. Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Arrest on the left.
Expulsion!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Stay back! Keep out of the way! Stay with me! Ringo! Keep out of Storm's reach!
Expelliarmus!
Uncle! To the right!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do?
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to...
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
You are here. Good.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow.
My husband.
Are you all right?
My husband?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Theophilus Harlow!
I don't mean to...
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left. I hope he wasn't here when...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wandered. I'm afraid.
We'll find...
Please do not worry, Mrs. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Revelio. What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Bickle mentioned.
Revelio.
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a
Revelio.
child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for the fight.
Potato! Repulsor! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Potato!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths
Revelio.
with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need...
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals.
Arresto momentum.
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter.
Glaciers!
I'm comforting it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother
Accio!
I felt quite helpless.
Revelio!
It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed.
Imperium!
I know I'm not feeling. Perhaps.
Expulso! Potato, glaciers!
Is that all? Incendio! What have you done? Let me Incendio and Jacob!
Imperium!
We'll do it! Incendio! Incendio! Great mistake! Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
That
Incendio!
is mine!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Revelio!
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him.
This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
It's Totalis. It's Totalis.
Hello? Is someone there?
Did you hear that?
Never been a fan. What's not is
Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Arrest the momentum. Bombard. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Ringo.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Defender.
The darkness will
Benito.
swallow you up! Petrificus Totalis!
Glacius.
Petrificus Totalis! Help!
Defender. Descender.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Glacius. Defender. Protego.
Please, I need your help.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'm Uncle Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing... I can never repay the two...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain doesn't fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Bombarda!
Revelio. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time. And I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on, then. What you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What? I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he did.
You was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural.
Revelio.
Worth his weight in galleons.
Go on, then. Show him to me.
I must
You're
have...
wasting my time. Ow!
No, I would never waste your...
Your little
Where's
rat
he gone?
scratched
Come
me.
on, you
Suppose you can't even keep
Oh,
hold
come
of a
on,
rat.
where are you?
If I ever
He's
catch
not a
a
rat.
rat, he's dead. You hear me? Dead.
I
Get
swear,
out of
he's
here.
not a rat.
Amateur.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
Hello, pardon me. Goblins have been running Gringotts since its bricks were laid.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think...
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all...
You sound as determined as I am to him. If I'm right, and I do hope... Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but she didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps...
What did you find out about the dragon?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course.
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's... Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in...
Well then.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Revelio. Incendio. There she is again.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheepdog.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Over here!
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy. It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us?
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. How could I have been so blind?
I could use some gold. New instruments are